Hello guys, Jubei and Bouncy here. Welcome to Team FFA that Elusive hosted. Here we have 12 players, and with me, as I mentioned, I have Jubei. Hello Jubei.
Hello guys. Hello Bunch.
Yeah, so we here have a CP, and he is in team with Elusive, I think, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
top.
he was with
So
Elusive. Yeah.
human and undead. We have 6 teams of 2 people, and next to them are Theo with the pink human, and that is Storm Rage, I think, and Broken with the purple human.
Yeah, it's Storm Rage and Broken, correct.
Yeah, on the left there is Xavi. He's from France. He's Gabi or Deadpool or whatever. He's human. In the team with Lupin. I thought that he was from Spain, and so I paired Lupin and him together. All the other teams were random, but we were fearing that nobody would understand what Lupin is saying, so it's best that we pair him with somebody who speaks Spanish, right? But that was also, I didn't know that Theo was Storm, so they could have been a great team. I think later Xavi complained that he couldn't communicate with his teammates.
Yeah, he did,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay, the next team is ZZZ and Jubei. Unfortunately, they're on the wrong side of the map. Uh, Jubei mentioned this. We didn't want to start the game over. Jubei, what were your thoughts about this? And you were the only guys.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this is done. I mean, we are gonna be the first victims whenever people realize there is only one player between them, they're just gonna crush that player, and that was me and Zizi and Z,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I mean, there were many people here, many players, so yeah, I didn't want to waste time.
Yeah,
There was a
it was.
problem with the map, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for fun. As we can see, also I didn't do the introductions. Nameless, also in the yellow. He's with Shoma, the Night Elf and human combo. And here we see Hello World and Bouncy Me fighting off with Shroma. That is the first fight of the game. We also see this Naga Royal Guard with chaos damage, some tidal waves, stomp. He can summon a water elemental. He's a green camp, so yeah, we see here he summons the elemental, and he thrown down a bunch of spells. I think we lost a bunch of HP. None of us lost anything, but I think like here we can see CP lost one peasant to this camp, uh, and many other players were complaining that they lost a bunch to it. So it was tricky, definitely. Not something that you expect from the green camp. How was it for you, Jobe? We see.
Yeah, I was when I saw this Guardian, I was like at the green camp. I didn't even know this was a Kalmach map,
Oh, it's
but
it's
yeah.
not a
Uh,
Kalmach map. That was the joke. No, no, no.
oh,
He didn't make
I
this.
thought
It just
Kalmach.
looks like it
Uh,
because of these creeps. Like we see elusive
yeah, that
losing
this is what
a
he
ghouls
does.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy. I surround Shoma here with the sleep and the ghouls with Hello World's Archmage, and we force a TP out. We wanted to break him, but he immediately like set 2 APs to cover up that entrance.
yeah, interesting stuff. Playing Dreadlord. What's up with you and Dreadlord?
I don't know, it's so easy for me to play it. Like I don't have to do anything, just mass ghouls and transition to something else. I definitely lose momentum when I go Bone Dragons. I should go like for a normal build, and that would be cool. But I like his spells a lot. I like the AoE, the control in the early game. I think I played some 2v2 games last night when I dropped uh, out of the other game. Like I forced 2 TPs in, I don't know, 10 seconds or something like that. It's a very good hero. But he falls off at some point during the mid game, and in the late game he is also a beast. Like with the Infernal, I had a game with Elusive also. He was Warden level 6 and I was level 7, and I was Dreadlord level 6 or 7, something like that, and we were on the same team. It was pretty chaotic. We're gonna cast that probably. We see
Yeah.
here Broken, by the way, is fighting in the middle with Togo mines against the creeps, and they possess a water elemental. For me, they possessed like 2 fiends or something like that. They don't jump into their bodies, they just use like charm, like the Dark Ranger has, right? Just
I
trade
don't
some
see
mana
Broken.
for it. He's the purple guy, in the middle of the
I
map.
know, but oh, now I see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, he didn't lose anything of value. Some militia and a water elemental. Nobody is fighting yet, except yeah. Shoma built 4 APs. We killed his hero, but he's reviving it. And basically, nobody is yet fighting, I think. Everybody is creeping together. These camps are really hard. All the creeps basically have some spells. Jubei, how was your experience so far?
Well, I didn't get to have a long experience, so yeah, I did 2 camps pretty much this game, and that was it.
Thanks to some people, like
Yeah, thanks to some people. Like, I don't know if Elusive is gonna jump me now or later. Oh, here it comes. This is my doom is coming. Oh,
yeah, I
no,
like
not
these
yet, not yet.
small chokeholds between the bases. You can wall them off. I tried that, but it was already too late.
I just don't like the creeps. I mean, the map itself, I don't mind, but oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I saw what he meant. He lost
2
2
fiends.
fins
Yeah, I'm looking at
to
that right
possession.
now. That is insane. Let's 430 gold lost, right? 6
Yeah,
supply.
yeah, exactly.
It's insane. I think he's gonna lose another one. Yeah, 3 fiends. God damn it. Uh, can you stop this by pulling them or something like that? But it's extra experience if nothing else. Like it's 645
You
gold or something like
cannot,
that.
you cannot deny the possession. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can like stun
Yeah, or you
a
have some
banshee,
sort of disable or something like that. But
and I
it
think
looks
like here
very.
the problem is that possession is faster than normally.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I saw
banshees
it.
took over fiend right away, like not a
Yeah,
second,
he.
you know.
I think it has less range. On the bottom we see here CP is fighting Broken and Theo alone. Meanwhile, Elusing is attacking you. He should have TP'd and helped his ally here.
And he was saying like, "Ha, I'm gonna leave you because you're alone. That's the reason I'm retreating." Like, what a fox, you know?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
You
CP
don't.
is dying to 2 players here. They summon a
Yep.
Furbolg Ursa warrior. He has Stomp, he has Vampiric Aura. No, he has Command Aura. Sorry, they have Vampiric Aura. Okay. Elusive TP's in and forces Storm Rage to TP out. But CP has taken a lot of damage by now. We
CP
see,
lost everything. Yeah.
yeah, Broken has the dagger, the Blink Dagger, Kellen's Dagger of Escape. He TP's out now too. They already have
Yeah,
one
you're not
expo,
commenting
2 expos.
on the slaughter on the top that's happening right now.
Oh, yeah, we were fighting. I forgot a few times that you were alone. And I was telling you we can leave you alone if you back off.
In exchange, in
In
exchange
exchange for the expo.
for the creep spot I fought so hard to get. Like,
Yeah, basically that's it. I mean, we were stronger, so we were pushing you around, bullying you a bit. And then
yeah,
you didn't believe me, and
yep,
then you forced our hand to destroy you, I guess.
yeah, it was my fault. But you can take a look at the left. What's happening to my ally?
Oh, yeah,
He's getting it even
destroyed with
he's
2.
getting it even worse than I am. He's been attacked by both Nameless and Shoma,
Yeah,
I believe, and
bloodlusted footmen for
also
some reason. Ah, they
yeah,
have shaman already. Master
Lupin and
training.
Shavi. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is maybe the
Poor guy.
fastest tier 3 that we see here. Like he rushed it. We see Shavi also is tier 3. They did one expansion and now they're meeting Nameless. They switch their focus and force Nameless out. Shoma is here. And on the bottom Elusive is fighting Broken and Storm. and he doesn't have a TP. This looks bad for him. The Lich is low. He dies, and the DK is surrounded. He will die as well.
That's how it seems. Yeah,
Yeah.
DK dies.
CP is recovering. This is looking rough for them. On the other side, Xavi and Lupin are pushing. Lupin has the formation movement enabled. All his units are slowed for no reason at all.
Ooh, Broken lost a hero in the middle.
To the
Really?
creeps, or I didn't see what happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
creeps,
he
like
walked
here.
into this. Yeah, I don't think we crept it.
For some reason, I'm not able to.
Yeah, but we see
Wow.
here a fight on the other side, on the left. ZZ is getting pummeled by 2. He loses an Archmage and he's TPing, but in the same spot. And this is the end of the Mountain King, and probably him as well.
I'm close. I'm closing to the end as well. Are you able to send a signal to the minimap?
No, it's blocked in Observer 1. Yeah, we can use colors only.
Interesting.
Yeah, we were negotiating a bunch, but you refused every diplomatic solution, and I was really wanting to let you go, but that didn't happen. And ZZ
but
is dead.
This, but you decided to creep me.
Yeah, you weren't about to back off. We see CP and Elusive are preparing to fight against Theo, but like I said, this was a bad decision. We didn't come to mutual terms. We could have fought together and stuff like that. That's maybe something we could do next game, because we need to scout a lot. That's why these games are so fun. Nobody scouts. It lasts about 2 hours less than a classic FFA, which I like. You don't waste much time. It's action packed, but it's not balanced at
Yep.
all, right? Like,
No,
you're fighting
it's
one
not.
guy for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then a third guy just comes out and swipes everything out. With
Yep.
the expos, with everything that's going on.
Oh, we can see Elusive is attacking Theo with Ilian on the bottom. I mean, I'm done. No point in watching this anymore. And
Yeah,
ZZ
your
is
ally
also done,
also.
so we can
Yeah.
we can turn our attention to Theo and Broken.
Yeah, we'll suffer the same fate soon, don't worry. Yeah, Theo and Broken, the Archmage is hurt from Broken. He has 2 expos, by the way, in the middle, and Theo has 1. That's gonna get destroyed. But they're both here together, and I don't know what Storm and Broken are doing. Where is Storm's army? He's building a paladin. Ah, he was in the Zeppelin, okay. He only has heroes, and yeah, we see you tap out. When you type
Yep.
.bg, all of your buildings vanish, and I think you need to wait for your opponent also to do that, or 1 minute or something like that, so you can see the map and be in
I think
observer
it's
mode.
1 minute and you can watch the game. Yeah,
Cool.
something like that.
Okay, CP
We can
and
see. Yeah, go on.
yeah, Elusive. Yeah, you were defeated, and now you can watch, I guess. Elusive and CP are together. They destroyed 1 base, and they're moving into Theo's or Storm's main base. And this might be the fight that decided the fate for them. They still have 2 expos versus 0, but they are looking pretty strong here. But Broken and Theo have mass gyrocopters, and Knights versus Rifles are good. Okay, CP TPs. I'm not sure this was necessary, but we see Griffins also, and now Elusive is left on his own.
They
But he
looked
escapes.
stronger, I think,
Yeah.
but. Oh, level 5 Dreadlord. Nice.
Yeah, in this version, this was a big thing. Carrion Swarm doesn't work against flying machines. It doesn't work against mechanical units, so you cannot use it against tanks and flying machines. So Dreadlord is much worse on this patch. I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. If I remember that, I wouldn't have picked him, basically. Okay, Elusive is in trouble. His DK on 30 HP. The Paladin was stunned. Oh, but the MK blinks in and bolts him to death. And on the other side we see Theo with the clap. The Paladin level 1 dies, but who cares about that? Elusive and CP are basically now dead. We have another bolt.
Yep.
Okay, the Lich TP's out. But they don't have any static defenses, they don't have an expo versus opponents who have 2 and maybe gonna build, yeah, he has some peasants here to build the third base. CP's Archmage dies, Blizzard on the peasants, uh, Storm killing like 4 or 5 gyros from Broken by mistake because of the Blizzard. And are there any more fights? Like what's else happening on the map? Elusive and CP
I
are dead,
remember there were
unfortunately.
nice fights with Shoma and Nameless.
Yeah, we
I'm
see
not
them
sure if they
in the middle.
fought you or who they fought, but I remember a lot of chimeras. And I remember later Broken came with his army to you. Broken and Theo.
Yeah, I think that was
Okay,
after Shoma. I'm not sure what Shoma did, but we were trying to make some economy. Nameless like sent Infernal into the base to harass Hello World, so we had to defend this. They're picking up some nice
Sure.
items. They really have nice air also. But one thing they don't have still is inner fire applied. They have the master training for priests, and now we fight with them. And this is when I realize I cannot click on gyros, so I focus the griffins. Sorry, the hippogriff riders. And they just
Yeah.
instantly delete Hello World's base. And we need to back off because we don't have the army for this. I'm pretty much late with everything. I invested heavily into fiends. And they don't do much with the paladin on the other side. And definitely Hello World, like I mentioned this in the game, he went for griffins and he knows he's gonna face Shoma. He needs the gyrocopters. Like I tried to build the freaking gargoyles, but something was off. Like somebody destroyed my building, and I couldn't do that anymore. And we take care of the griffins, but they pretty much destroy the rest. And we're in a terrible spot here. My Dreadlord doesn't do much now. I have a level 1 coil, so my DK was late. I was going for the fast level 6 or whatever to get a strong Dreadlord and the Carrion Swarm. And now we are basically dead. Like I need to TP
Yeah.
here with DK to save my units. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. I tried to kill the Chimera with some web and basically Shredder, and I'm just now building my towers. We weren't expecting this. Like you have a massive army, but it's really not a counter to what they have. And we just die, I think, here. We were in a game for
Dragon.
quite some time, but
Yeah, Dragonhawk Riders would have been nice from Hello World against this,
yeah, or gyros, but Dragon Hawks
or even
die to
gyros. Yeah.
gyros. That is the problem when you're
Yeah.
against mass gyros. I mean, they counter all air basically, but yeah. We see CP and Elusive have top out. Uh, Theo is building an expo in CP's main base, and I built my base in yours, hoping like Shoma and the other guy won't see, Nameless, won't see me. I TP'd with some army, perhaps saved a statue or something like that. I don't know where my Dreadlord is. I have one more expo here, next to Hello's base.
And we can see Shama is making sure to destroy every single building before TPing.
Yeah. On the left,
Just to make sure.
we have Nameless, Shoma versus Broken and Tio. This is a big fight. And it looks like Nameless lost a bunch. And we see here now the Gyros versus Chimeras. All the Hippo Riders, Hippogriffs, died to us. So now that they're fighting against anti-air. And these Chimeras look to be dying. Shoma loses his Keeper of the Grove. They're focusing the AMs from the opponents, but they have a Paladin with the Holy Lights, and all the Chimeras are dead.
Yeah, Nameless loses a hero, though.
Yeah, level 7. And Storm Rage and Broken basically won this fight. Also, like on the other side, on the top left, we have Lupin destroying Nameless's main. So they're basically now fighting 4 versus 2. And they lost both fights. I mean, the other one is just a hit and run into the base.
We can see a lot of high hero levels as well. So your hero can be just erased from the map. You know, you get 2 bolts and 2 holy lights out of nowhere, and or a blizzard, 2 blizzards, and your army disappears, your hero disappear.
Yeah, you
That's
always need to
why
be
these
careful.
games are insane.
Yeah, as I said, like,
You
you always need to take care of your heroes. A level 10 hero can die in seconds. Here we see another major fight.
Javi
On the
and
left.
Broken,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All the gyros disappear, and the air is won by the double human team. We see a Doom Guard, Rain of Fire, everything, and they're tipping out. The humans have lost this fight for now.
From the 2 FFAs we played, it seems like tanks are a good solution to air.
Yeah, they're
Just
awesome
hitting
anti-air.
everything.
Yeah, because the air does little damage to them. Everything does little damage to them, right?
Yeah, fortified armor, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
And they have
And they hit
AoE.
everything.
Yeah, it's insane. And they can hit buildings also. But it is very good. That's what pro players in FFA I think use all the time. It doesn't make the game much fun, but when you're not against when you're against ground army, then they suck because they cannot hit anything, and they are basically useless if you're not attacking buildings. You need to use them as hit and run and stuff like that.
And Lupin are looking strong.
Yeah.
With the Bloodlust and Terrans and the Raiders, Casters.
I think this is the
It's
best
looking
late
good.
game army that you can have. I don't know what human he has some knights, some master priests, and what else? Gyros, tanks.
Gyros and tanks, yeah.
He has
yeah.
some griffin aviaries also. Huge fight here with Shoma in Shoma's base.
He's pulling the Hippogriffs, basically, away from the main army, and now the other Hippogriffs, I don't know whose Hippogriffs are these.
Yeah, there's no way to know.
Nameless and Shama, yeah. Oh, yeah, they both have Hippogriffs.
I think this is a mistake by Xavi and Lupin attacking into this chokehold. Like, there are 4 towers here. It looks like they will win the fight, but this takes
yeah, but
a
the
lot of
towers
time.
honestly are not doing a lot of damage. You can see it's mostly hitting the water elementals, so
Yeah, but they're
gonna use
wasting time
a
and
raider
stuff like
maybe.
that. It takes a bunch out of them. I mean, they're killing everything else. They don't have any air, so these old gyros and hippogriffs are useless. Like 10 uses supply on Shoma and like 9 uses supply on Nameless. And I think they're dead. They have 2 heroes, an Archmage and a Mountain King. Mountain King has level 3 bolts. He bolts, but the Holy Light is there. Now the tanks come in, and the MK uses a potion, uses the Moonwells. Cosmodan, bolt on the Paladin. It doesn't look like he will fall anytime soon, but he cannot do it alone, right? Everything else is dead. He kills a knight. This is the last stand for the MK.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile...
He's the only one left holding the line.
Yeah.
Not actually holding it, running away from it, but yeah. What happened with the Mountain King?
He has the blink.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, he has the blink. He
How
blinked.
does he have a blink?
He has the Kellen's dagger of escape. I think there are 2 or 3 players that have this. It was insane all the game. I think Broken has it on the MK or Storm. Yeah, we see Broken has it on the MK. On the right side, they found my base again. I'm able to rebuild and build some Gargs, build the heroes again. In the main base also, and here at your main base. So Karma is a bitch. I get destroyed here. And we're trying to raise some army, but we don't have inner fire like them. So...
That's what you get for destroying me before my time.
Yeah, before your prime. Yeah.
Before my prime, yeah. If I was alive. So you're actually able to make like 4 guards, and with
yeah, but
you
I'm
have 2
supply
crypts.
stocked. I was rich as fuck, but it just didn't add up.
Yeah.
Now I'm supply stocked.
You wanted all those gold mines, but what did it do?
Nothing in the end.
And is this? Oh, this is yours as well. So you have actually 2 gold mines at the moment.
Left, yeah. Now they're moving across. I have a shade, but flying vision, true sight actually from the flying machines kills it. But at least I know they're coming. But I don't have the upgrades. We don't have the inner fire. We can try to hold here. We don't have any towers. Just now the ziggurats are finishing. I was asking for Hello to make more gyros. Just mass gyros. I kept feeding him gold, but he also didn't have the upgrades. Basically we have 2 bases left. And he lost a bunch of army fighting with them. He was attacking their expos, and they TP'd there and just started hammering us after that. For revenge, I guess.
And just look at the tanks.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
free 2 upgrades.
When I saw the tanks,
Insanity.
like, fuck, I have the freaking Gargs. That's not gonna do anything. Broken level 5 on the MK, level 4. I managed to...
At least you're able to use Inferno, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and I
nice.
throw a Carrion Swarm. I almost killed the Paladin with the Carrion Swarm and the stun, and I think maybe I killed him even, or did he staff him out? I cannot remember. Ah yeah, he got some heals, and the Dreadlord is deleted by the MK and Griffins with the inner fire. And that is almost it for us. Like, Hello World was... should we tap out now, bro? Should we tap out now? How about now? After we lost the first game, the first base, the second base, I was like, stay in, let's play a while longer. We can see in Elusive's former main base, I'm building another base, I'm trying to stay alive. And I have this expo in the middle that is farming, that is mining, sorry. And I have some shredder for lumber and stuff like that, but yeah. We are dead if scouted. If I was hoping really that they would not scout us. And I don't know what else is going on. Basically, there are 2 teams left, right? There is Looping with Xavi, and there's Broken with Storm.
Pretty much that's it, yeah.
Yeah, Hello World is now getting his base deleted. And I'm living on scraps. I don't have any towers, nothing. Yeah, just 2 bases mining, and I'm trying to rebuild all the time.
Shoma was also a contender with Nameless, but they will also deleted Xavi and Lupin, right?
Yeah.
They were the ones who deleted them.
But they were attacked by 4 players at once. That was the end result. Like, they could have held their own. They were fighting actually us, so that makes 6 players, right? They were fighting against 3 teams. One was attacking their expos, the other team was attacking their main bases, and they were fighting us. So, and we see here now, Hello World is here with his peasants surrounding the Paladin on the left side. He has a massive exodus, and he just runs into other team who has no mercy. He is maybe trying to signal or something that they don't have anything. You can see that he's running just with the heroes, and
Waving the white flag. Hey,
and they don't give a shit. I mean,
no,
yeah,
they don't.
they just want some experience.
Look at it, free cookies.
Yeah,
Grab them.
they're not getting the message. Meanwhile, Broken
Yeah.
and Theo are marching. Now they see them, and Hello World leaves the game, and I left the game. I get, yeah, I get deleted also. I can't remember what happened.
We're gonna have a huge fight now.
Yeah, we see Blizzard is
Blizzard doing a
excellent
lot of damage. Yeah.
versus
Yeah,
tanks,
yeah.
versus
Against
everything,
tanks. Yeah.
especially. Basically, all the human army. Broken's Paladin is under attack here. Stomp, stomp. Blizzard on the other side, heal wave. The Paladin staffed out. The Blade Master is low. The Shadow Hunter is invisible. Broken was doing something else. Now Storm is away with his gyros. He doesn't need them anyways. There is no air. And it looks like they're pushing Xavi and looping back.
Yeah.
Now they
looks
have
like,
a bunch
it's
of
so
tanks.
far.
But now Hero Focus is doing some stuff. I mean Griffins
And
if
the
they stay
TC
here.
falls. Blade fell already. Blade is revived somehow. I don't know. Oh, he was bought from the tavern for looping.
Broken got a Holy Light and a healing potion and he uses an invul. MK dead for Storm.
Yeah. First. Yeah.
Griffins are not existent anymore. The blade is back with level 6. Hex on
And
the
now
Blood
it's a
Mage.
problem.
The Archmage.
Yeah.
And Broken TP's out. Okay, the last Griffin dies. And Storm is left here. He doesn't have a TP. But there is no slow, there is no catch. Because the MK wasn't in range for the Stormbolt. He's actually turning around. The Paladin. Stormbolt dodges it with the Divine Shield. Nice move. The MK with the boot still chasing. Counterbolt from Storm. They're
And we can
chasing
see
some.
Oh, this was a mass
Staff out.
TP.
Yeah, staff in by Broken. He probably brought him the TP. Yeah, he has TP, 2 TPs with him. He can transfer it. And now mass TP out. What? The Paladin was left behind. I'm sure he was in range. I don't know what happened with that. Because he was invulnerable, maybe? That doesn't make sense also. But okay, Shadow Hunter bolted once. Hex. I remember this. He's blocking him with the Hex form. And the MK bolts again. Some lucky
And it's
bashes
gonna
maybe.
fall from. Oh no! Yeah, he
Oh,
survives
saves
with.
himself. Yeah. And the Holy Light now.
Yeah.
Nice. The TC is now under fire, and the MK from Broken. The Blade Master is coming in. Holy Light. Another Holy Light. Blizzard in the back against the Mortar and the Priest. MK again. Holy Light. Blade is bashed. They can see him, I think, if there are gyros here. The Paladin. Okay, he gets a Holy Light as well. Everybody gets a Holy Light. You get a Holy Light. He gets a Holy Light. The AM dies. Lupin is on 50%. And Storm. MK staffed out by the Paladin. It seems like they're winning.
Yeah, so
this fight
much
as well.
chaotic stuff happening at the same time. Like, and only 2 teams are fighting. It's pretty much a 1-2v2 game at the moment.
Yeah.
But the craziness in it is because of the high hero levels. So the fights are looking like out of this world.
Yeah, Broken TP's out. Definitely the high hero levels, like you have so much opportunity, so much at your disposal. You can kill heroes in an instant, save them also in an instant. And it seems like Lupin and Xavi have won this fight. I don't know about economy. How's it looking for both teams? Like Lupin.
Well, Lupin on 500 gold and Javi on 700.
Okay,
And,
Lupin has 1 expo in the middle. He can easily like
Broken
use
is insane.
one expo
Broken
to
like
mine from
4,000.
yeah 2 gold mines. Broken building another expo where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, they're taking all the bases.
Theo and Broken are looking so much better. They have so much more gold.
Yeah,
They can remake pretty much
3,000.
any army. Hero levels are good, so let's see how they do.
Oh yeah, Lupin and they're in big trouble. Lupin and Xavi are in big trouble. They have no gold left basically. They have one mining base, two mining bases actually. One from Lupin and one from Xavi. Meanwhile, Broken, they mined out the middle. They're saving actually. Theo is saving one gold mine with 1,000 gold left in there. Broken has, yeah, 2, 3, 4. They're about to have 5 bases. Did I disconnect from this game? Or did I
I
GG out?
think you did. I'm not sure. I think you disconnected.
Oh right, I disconnected and then Hello World. Yeah, yeah. That's why I wasn't able to see the rest of the game. As I see, like I have the base. I have like some gold left in the gold mine, but it's not done. Yeah, I have 2 bases still. Yay, but nobody's touching me. Okay, they're moving across. Lupin has 54 supply, Xavi has 96, and Broken has 97, and I think also Storm has the same, yeah.
And this
And
was a
this
terrible
TP,
TP. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
this. Yeah, I remember this TP.
The first one is okay, but Lupin TP'd in the back with all the melee units, with the Blade Master, that was pretty bad. The Blade Master actually on the other side with Blade Storm. You were streaming this.
Yeah, he
Great
did
job.
a lot of damage, but it was not enough. You can see just the 2 Mountain Kings erase the Blade Master.
Yeah, they die and the Paladin resurrects like 6 units from Xavi's side, but that's not gonna do much. They reposition. This is the last stand, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, this looks equal, but if we see the banks, like these two guys are broke probably. 1,000 gold, basically together combined, and combined gold from Storm Range and Theo is 5,000. So yeah, a hero falls here from Storm. Double Cosmo done. Claps all over the place. Storm bolts everywhere. Yeah, staff out from Xavi.
Yeah.
Broken's Paladin dies. They still don't know about the bases. Xavi's MK running from his life, but against Boots and Blink MKs. And he dies too. And he should TP out,
Insanity.
but he's bolted and he dies. Okay,
Okay,
guys,
sure.
so this is the end of the game. Pretty much now they're destroying the buildings. This was very fun. If you enjoyed this, I don't know how you can't enjoy a game like this. Like this was insane. You can watch some other games. I think we're gonna upload the second game that we also did. That was also crazy. And if you like this, we have more content. So like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.